it's Michelle from Scrap Secrets, and I'm here to show you what I've done today with the MISTI. So, I found these stamps. These are the My Favorite Things Your Super stamp set. And I have the matching dies, and they're also called Your Super. So what I decided to do was I did 2 sets of each of the dies. So I cut out the superhero twice and the, word die twice. And what I did was I stamped once. I had the girl attached, the superhero girl attached to this block, and then I had the word bubble attached to this one. I used some My Favorite Things Licorice Black Hybrid ink and stamped the girl and the word bubble. So this is the way they came out when I just used the regular acrylic blocks. So this is the girl. So as you can see, I tried to line up the best I could. I really did. I wasn't trying to play around for this and show, oh, the MISTI's so much better. I really did try to line this up, and this is the way it comes out. Just because it's a little distorted and the clear stamps, you can see through them, but you're not exactly sure if you're lining them up perfectly. So if you notice, her cape has extra white there. There's extra white on the top. Now, normally, I would never restamp this. This is fine. Then I used the die for the word bubble, and this is the way it came out. So I was happy about it. I think that it came out nice. It came out a nice, almost even stamped image. So that was that. Then I took the MISTI, and this is what it looks like. And the piece of paper that's in here is the die cuts, the ones that I die cut. So what I did was I actually just placed the die cut back into here, took the girl image off the die. Actually, before I even placed it back in there, I lined it up to where exactly I wanted it to go. Then I placed the image back in here. This still has a little bit of ink on there, so I'm not going to do it. But placed it down on top exactly how I wanted it. Sandwich. Closed the lid, came over like this, and inked it up with my hybrid black licorice ink from My Favorite Things. However, when I first stamped down, I didn't get a good stamped image on, I guess it's her skirt under her right hand. So I did it again, and it still didn't stamp very well. So I went back over and just inked up that little thing and pressed it down, and I stamped this one 3 times, and I think it came out almost perfectly. So it's pretty much an even white border on all sides. So I thought that was great. I did the same thing with this one, and I am super happy about it. I think it came out fantastic. So let me show you. Let me just put this back into here. And then there are other words on here. So I think I just want to do like super, but I want to make sure that it's right in the middle of the bubble and it's going to look okay. So I will show you how to do this. So you line it up like this. You close the lid of the MISTI. It picks it up. Hopefully that's straight. Nope, it's not straight. This time the die cut came up with it, which is fine because it doesn't matter. You just put the die cut back in. Let me just try to line it up a little bit straighter than how it was. It's hard to see. You can use your grid lines for this. I'm just going to do this kind of fast. So again, pick it up. The paper comes with it, probably because I've only used the stamp once. So this is where you can change ink colors. You can do this, but I have the hybrid black ink with me, so that's what I'm going to use. So I'm going to ink it up and then clean that off. There's a little bit got on there. And I'm just going to press it down just a little bit. So I don't know if you can see that, but it didn't come out really well. It's not really dark. So what I want to do is I want to ink it up again. Just because I didn't press down, and I didn't press down as hard as I normally would, just because I wanted to show you guys how easy it is to do this a second time. Second, third stampings, you can do it as many times as you need to. If your ink is drying out and you don't have, the re-inkers, you can do this many times over and the color will get darker. So there it is. So I know it's not straight. I didn't get this on here straight. The die cut isn't actually straight when it's placed in here, that's why. But that's it. So these are the ones, again, that I cut out with, or that I stamped with the MISTI. I think that it gives a pretty even border around. It was very, very easy to do. Honestly, it only took me a couple seconds to line the stuff up. And here are the two that I did with the regular blocks. And now these are only stamped once, so you'll look they're a little bit lighter, but I did get a decent impression the first time, so it's okay. But they are lighter than the other images. So just wanted to show you guys some of the things that you can do with the MISTI, and if you have images like this where you're using the die cuts, this is a great thing to do, is just to use the negative part of it and put the piece back in it and line the stamps up so that you can get a very, very easy, good stamped image. The reason that you should do this is because if you're just putting the piece of paper down, there's really nowhere, or the cutout down, there's nowhere to hold the magnets into place. So once I cut these out, that was my thought. I'm like, what am I going to do? Because just putting this down, it's not going to be held in the exact same place because you can't put magnets on it. So that's the solution that I came up with, is to use the negatives. So hope this helped you guys and showed you a little bit about the MISTI. I will definitely be using this more in my videos, but I just wanted to make one real quick. If you have any comments or questions, please feel free to leave them below. All of the information to my Instagram, my blog, and my Facebook page is listed in the more information section. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe, and I will see you guys again soon. Thanks. Bye.